just like a wave. I'm trying to see just what you do.
Spend all of my money, all of my money, all of my money, all of my time. Could spend all of my money, all of my money, all of my money, all of my time. Good times, let it go. Sunshine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. Sun don't shine when you walk. Good times, let it go. Just don't you worry about it. Sun don't shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. That's how you go about it. Sun don't shine when you walk.
Oh, now you all on my mind. You calculating my pride. I say I wish she was mine. And she say, now you had all of my time. Who slow you dripping? Enamored by your design. And she say, now I hit or I either miss. Leg gon' defeat my kid. Transform my heart to Swiss. Say the beach make me reminisce. Sent to kiss, see you within the mist.
Good times, let it go. Sun shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. Sun don't shine when you walk. Good times, let it go. Just don't you worry about it. Sun shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. That's how you go about it. Sun don't shine when you walk. Good times, let it go. Just don't you worry about it. Sun shine when you walk. Hot times, let it roll. That's how you go about it. Sun shine when you walk.
Man, sipping this sparkling water. Hours happening. Numbers. Quick draw to bust a move. She played the pageant. Check my meal, grab lunch, something casual. Did the stainless Daytona with the 3 clocks. Low key, all them people seen was a white drop. 4 G's for the sweatsuit. I might hit the opera, private diner, 1K a day for the private drive. So pristine, you would not see a flaw in my dime. Birds chirping, did the green juice. She did the iced coffee. Quick play, sent the 20 piece down to Milwaukee. Couple days in Napa, just a reason to go take the roar. She put it in my hand before the engine. Bottega wallet, real life, we not just rhyming. Chances took, been through so much, I can write a book. Still get a rush counting up, it's never enough. Heated drawways, sun slight. We've been putting work in so long. Had to sacrifice a whole lot, but now it's way better days. Can't give up now, yeah, you gotta hold on. Girl, you could have been my only one, but you just had to check. I've been on the mission, strictly bag getting. Different, never missed it. Got it out the kitchen. Know I lived it, I'm cut from that cloth. All I know is get it. Ask cargo, I'm in Paris talking big numbers. Sports band on the chrono paddock. Spin something, stressing out, trying to say the world, but it's getting tough. Told 2019, $1 million ain't enough. You can come down now, love, I'm pulling up. Sweat pads, pinky ring with the emerald cut. I hit the steam room, then I read a book. Take a couple calls, then I'm back to. I move how I move, I know it can get wicked. Quick off them, get your chicken. See how I'm coming back? You know what I'm talking about? Hopping out Coupe de Ville, feeling like Goldie for real. Yeah. And that's just how it's like, baby. I told 2019, $1 million ain't enough. We've been putting work in so long. Had to sacrifice a whole lot, but now it's way better days. Can't give up now, yeah, you gotta hold on. Girl, you could have been my only one, but you just had to check. I've been on the mission, strictly bag getting. Different, never missed it. Got it out the kitchen. Know I lived it, I'm cut from that cloth. All I know is get it. Spaceships on the blade. cut from that cloth. All I know is get it.
This is an orchestra.
And the Kings preparing for this road contest as they get off the bus. A group that is ready for tonight's challenge. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Orlando Magic going up against the Sacramento Kings. This is Brian Anderson. I'm here with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And to look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And the attrition of the long season showing itself. Both teams making do at less than full strength.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Jalen Duren. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Davis. And it's Podziemski in at the 2 guard. And for the Magic, they've got Grayson Allen, Jalen Noel out there with Kobe White. Then there's Mobley. And it's Sarr in at the 5. Well, Grant, for them, this is game 2 of a back-to-back. Does that schedule wear you out as a player?
You know, at times the schedule can be tough. But sometimes it also works in your favor because you can maintain a good rhythm game to game.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Now here's Noel. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Davis. Here's Podziemski. Shoots over White. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Inside. Here's Sarr. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
And Davis has got the ball here for the Kings. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Here's Podziemski. Clock at 6. Mobley grabs the board. Orlando with the ball. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. 6 to shoot from deep. Mobley.
Siakam has the instincts to read the play and the ability to get in position to contest the shot. Nice defense.
Duren the screen. To the paint. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now White, and he also played a big role in their last game with Washington. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside Davis. Inside. Knocks it loose. Here's Sarr. A 17-point game for him in the win against Washington. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Pass to Podziemski. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Holiday against White. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Podziemski. Orlando grabs the miss. And Doris, the feeling around the league is Evan Mobley could win Defensive Player of the Year multiple times.
You know, PA, I think that's on point. And the reason it is because his effectiveness is not limited to shot blocking. This guy is excellent both on the ball and in help situations. Yes, he blocks a ton of shots, but the fact that he alters even more is as impactful. And he does this all at such a young age without getting into serious foul trouble. Look out, league. Evan Mobley is going to get better and better.
Shot is good by Isaac.
And this is an area that Jonathan Isaac continues to work on. Key is being aggressive and finish.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
That evens the score.
Don't want to let them get into a rhythm from out there.
For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. To the middle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
White finds Allen. Now Noel. Pass to Allen. To the wing on the left. Outside White. The 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. The Kings have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Podziemski. Allen defending. To the inside. Now here's Holiday. Tight defense on him. Davis can't hit.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now here's White. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Outside Davis. Down low. Kicks it out to Isaac. Pass to Holiday. Picked by Isaac. Puts up a 3. Mobley grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Holiday against White. They set a pick. And he converts the layup. White's got his second bucket on the night.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Pass to Podziemski. Picked by Isaac. The 11-footer. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Now here's Noel. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Sarr. Mobley outside. Fires the 3. On target from range.
Boy, everyone seems to want a three-point shot now. Clearly something Evan Mobley is working towards.
Holiday looking for an opening to the paint. Throws it up high, and Mobley throws it down.
The unspoken communication on the alley-oop, and Evan Mobley making his teammate look good.
Timeout called, Sacramento.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Just 5 games left on the year. Let's take a look at the current seedings in the West. You look at Sacramento, with the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference.
Well, I think for Sacramento, they've been relentless competitors all season long. They've assured themselves of a lot of home games in the postseason, and we'll see if they can capitalize.
Here's Duren. He has 7. Outside Davis. Pass to Holiday. Will it go? Rebound by the Magic. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now. Grant, it's fair to say this Magic team is still coming into its own as far as the youth on the roster.
Yeah, not a lot of NBA service time up and down the roster, but tons and tons of talent. I mean, they've done very well constructing the roster. Now to develop it, and they'll see the wins pile up.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Mobley. The Kings also with a sub. Walker, he's checked in for Duren. Here's Podziemski. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Orlando has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. White against Holiday. No good on the shot. Oh, great D that time from Isaac. Sacramento has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Podziemski, a valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Magic.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's White. Pass to Allen. Allen outside. Now here's Noel. There's the triple. Drops in the 3. And the Magic lead by 6.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And here's Isaac. Davis with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the inside. Walker passes to Holiday. Over White. Sarr pulls it in.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
There's a screen. Shot from 12. Podziemski grabs the board.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Pass to Walker. Outside Noel. Allen outside. Allen against Walker. Sarr passes to Noel. And again, it's Orlando with a 3. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Now here's Holiday. A reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Nice shot by Walker.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Up top, White. He's covered by Holiday. Back to White. Allen on the wing. White against Holiday. Here's the 3. White can't hit. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Kings. They trail by 6. Isaac with a screen on White. 3-pointer, Holiday. And the Kings with another 3.
I mean, you watch Holiday play this game. He just explodes off the screens. Very good in pick and roll.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And checking out some numbers for Jalen Duren.
And over the last 10 games, he's been hitting the boards hard. He's been a different guy when it comes to rebounding. Out there battling and fighting. It's great to see that kind of hustle.
Hauser, he's checked in for Orlando. Banton comes in for Noel. Waters is checked in for Sacramento. Flynn comes in for Drew Holiday. Sacramento calls timeout.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Orlando making some changes. Evan Mobley comes in for Sarr, and it's Hardy in for White. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. Outside Walker. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Banton. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Hardy. Knocked away. Here's Flynn. Duren, the pass to Flynn. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
Here's Hardy. Here's Banton. Mobley outside. Launches a three. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter here. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Now in the lineup for your Magic, number 49.
And here's Walker. Pass to Flynn. The three ball. It doesn't go for him. Evan Mobley getting it done for Orlando. Between his scoring and rebounding, an excellent period. And don't go far. We'll be right back. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
The Kings trailing. On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. They've got Duren, Walker out there with Malachi Flynn, and it's Waters in at the 2 spot. Here's Flynn. No made baskets yet. Pass to Duren. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Inside, here's Hauser, and the layup is good. And the Magic lead by 6.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Here's Duren. Allen defending. Here's Walker. And with load management, some say it's the team's job at times to protect players from themselves. How different is that from when you played, Grant?
You know, B.A., it's very different. I think teams now are much smarter assessing load and risk and looking more at the long-term big picture of their players.
They throw good. Walker. Orlando has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And he makes it. Mobley's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, to be blessed with athleticism and touch. Mobley has all the tools to be elite.
Pass to Duren. To the middle. Here's Flynn. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Magic. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Magic coach Jamal Mosley talked about the leadership of this team. He said, we're going to do it by committee. Each guy's going to have a voice on a different night. We want to build them up where there's a chemistry, and as guys rise and get their voice, they get that feeling of leadership. Brian?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. All right, Allie, thank you.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Benton. Still no points. Allen, pass to Benton. Mobley on a screen. Launches it. Benton can't get it to go. The Kings have gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Ooh, it's stolen away. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. From behind the arc. Waters grabs the miss. And it's Sacramento's ball. It's a 3-point game. Minnesota will be traveling to face them after this game. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. Here's Flynn. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. 4 on the clock. Mobley with the block. Out of bounds. It'll be Kings ball. And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points. The Magic, 4th.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
So for the Magic, Allen, he's checked in for Hardy. And it's Noel in for Banton. Davis, he's checked in for the Kings. Holiday comes in for Flynn. Now here's Holiday, tightly guarded. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Noel. He's covered by Holiday. 4-3. The shot off that time. And the Kings shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Outside Walker. Pass to Duren. Back to Walker. On the wing, Holiday. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
This is what makes Holiday special. His ability to find ways to finish in tight.
Now here's Noel. The D's right on him. Here's Hauser. Mobley, left side. To win the drought. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Waters. Allen defending. Now here's Holiday. He's got 5. Pass to Duren. Now here's Walker. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Now Noel. Mobley outside. Back to Noel. Here's Allen. Out to the right wing. And it's blocked by Davis. Holiday with the ball. Snatched away. Now here's Noel. He's covered by Holiday. Outside Noel. Pass to Allen. Here's Hauser. Shot clock at 6. Allen, the pass to Noel. Hauled in by the Kings. Outside Holiday. From downtown, Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Hauser to win the cold spell. Knocks down the long J. Hauser's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the Kings call time here.
For a free T-shirt.
Checked in for Orlando. White comes in for Hauser. On defense, the Magic. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Holiday up top. He's guarded by Noel. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Holiday. And it's Noel with a rebound. Orlando leading. White on the wing. Allen outside. Pass to Mobley. Outside White. Shot from the wing. And he misses. Only 2 for 6. And so Davis will bring it up for Sacramento. And here's Holiday. Here's Podziemski. Orlando grabs the miss. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Sarr passes to Mobley. Outside Noel. Pass to Sarr. Shot from the low post is good. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Noel. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Orlando has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. White, the pass to Allen. And here's Mobley. Checked by Davis. From outside the arc. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And it's Davis penetrating. Here's Walker. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Walker's got 10.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Now here's Mobley. 10 points for him. White, the pass to Mobley. For 3. Podziemski grabs the board.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Pass to Isaac. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Isaac's got his second bucket of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
You know, when Isaac tore his ACL in 2019, it was a long road back for him, Doris.
You know what, B.A., it's hard for me to imagine a young player experiencing more tough injuries than Jonathan Isaac. What I appreciate is his willingness to fight through whatever has been put before him. There's a real mental toughness and a real grit that this guy possesses, and obviously a love for the game.
checked in for Orlando. Duren, he's checked in for Sacramento. And so here is Orlando, leading by 5. Outside Noel. Allen a screen. Noel, no good.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Podziemski's got 5 points.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Allen outside. Pass to Noel. Here's Sarr. Isaac covering. Allen outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Noel. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that. White against Holiday. Here's Duren. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again. There's Davis with the 3. The rebound by Allen. 1:27 left in the first half of this game. Sarr passes to White. Allen with it. Back to White. To the inside. Sarr. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
Duren, the pass to Holiday. Outside Davis. Duren, the screen. 3-pointer. And Davis is good for 3. Davis has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. White against Holiday. Allen outside. Here's Sarr. He's got 6. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
Well, that's 6'11", sending it back. Jonathan Isaac. Woohoo!
Pass to Duren. Holiday against White to the paint. Here's Isaac. And it's rejected.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Sarr. And the bucket is good. Sarr's got 8. And so it's the Orlando Magic closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hello and welcome, basketball fans. The first half coming to an end with a deficit for the Sacramento Kings.
Right now, they're shooting in the low 30s from the outside. In today's style of perimeter offense, that's not enough to force the defense to extend. They have to work on getting better quality shots.
And time now to talk injuries. Here's what this team is dealing with.
Devastating to the offense to lose such a primary scorer such as myself. And Tatum, of course. He challenges the defense from all 3 levels, like I did. He draws attention away from his teammates, like I did. Now those teammates have to go do it on their own. Can you do it, Kenny?
Yes, and I did. I love the challenge, big fella.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You got to like what we're seeing from Jaylen Noel.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
Doing such a great job of orchestrating this offense. I love the way he has been in complete command of the offense.
We've got Kobe White. Grayson Allen is out there with Mobley. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Sarr in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Allen. Here's Mobley. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. He's got 12.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Pass to Duren. Back to Davis. There's the three. Rebound by the Magic. Mobley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Sarr. Inside. Ooh, poked away. Holiday against White. Pass to Isaac. Outside Davis. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Noel. Duren, the screen. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
From deep, Mobley. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Evan Mobley is in a zone right now. The defense would be well advised to try to keep it away from him.
Podziemski. Again, the miss by the Kings.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Davis against Allen. Mobley, a screen on Isaac. Davis down low. He's against Allen. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And there's the whistle. Foul on the Orlando Magic.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And Mobley has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Sarr. Down low. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 7 points for the quarter.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Timeout call, Sacramento. The floor makes all the difference. Let's see which teams do the best job of it. Second, the Kings.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Duren. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Noel. White, the pass to Sarr. Here's Mobley. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. Mobley's got 9 points now in the second half. Sacramento has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Duren. Isaac outside. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Noel. Outside for Davis. Just 3 to shoot. Shoots over Allen. And that one's good. Davis. Davis has got 6 points.
That's just a case where he gets the space he needs and uses it to his advantage to make the jumper.
Noel, the pass to White. On the wing, Noel. 11 points in the game. Pass to Mobley. Jacks up with 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Isaac outside. Takes a 3. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. White against Holiday. Pass to Allen. Going all the way to the rack. Here's Davis. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Grayson Allen.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And so he makes both from the line. The Magic have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Allen outside. Pass to Mobley. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Now here's Holiday. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Noel. Outside Davis. And here's Isaac. Davis with a screen on Mobley. Isaac for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside Noel. Allen outside. Hits a 3-pointer. Allen's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Duren the screen to the paint. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Duren at the line for 1.
For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. White against Holiday. Mobley, a screen on Holiday. Holiday against White. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sarr. The 3. Rebound by the Kings. Isaac's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Holiday. Here's Duren. He's got 12. Here's Podziemski. Connects from downtown. Podziemski's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, that's his 2nd 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
White against Holiday. For 3, Allen. It's hauled in by Isaac. Isaac's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Holiday. Back to Isaac. Pass to Davis. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good. Orlando has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Allen, the pass to Sarr. Blocked! Outside Holiday. Tries it from 16. Orlando grabs the miss. Mobley's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Allen, the pass to White. No good on the triple. And it's Sacramento's ball. They're on a 13-3 run. Pass to Duren. Isaac outside. Here's Podziemski. He's guarded by Noel. Here's Podziemski. He's got 10 for the tie. Sarr pulls it in. Sarr's got 5 rebounds tonight. To 3, Allen. Holiday grabs the miss. The Kings trailing. Pass to Podziemski. Fires from deep. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Podziemski's got 8 here in this quarter.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Allen outside from deep 3-point range. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now Holiday. Pass to Podziemski. There's the block. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. White can't hit. And Sacramento shooting about 40% so far in the third. Isaac, the pass to Duren. And here's Isaac. Allen defending. For the lead. Isaac's shot is off. And the Magic shooting at 45% of the game so far. White, the pass to Noel. Outside White. Pass to Mobley. Knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. Only 5 games left to go. And then it's playoff time. Let's check in on the East. You look at the Magic, when it comes to playoff seedings, they're in a dubious position right now. 9th place in the conference.
Yeah, right now for the Magic, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Orlando calls timeout. Making a switch here. Walker's checked in. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Jrue Holiday.
And that decline in assist numbers over the last few years is what has made him more of a one-note player on offense. If he could integrate more passing back into his game, he'd be giving opposing defenses a much harder time.
Pass to Allen. Clock at 4. White for 3. Hits the trifecta. White's got 9.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Podziemski. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And here's a group of players who have been dialed in since the All-Star break. The leaders in shooting percentage. And you look at Duren, topping the chart with his efficiency. And, of course, Jared Allen, they're a few spots behind. Also someone who shoots it at a high clip. Top 5 in the association.
It's been a shooting clinic from these two ever since the break. Making confident selections and just shooting the lights out.
Hauser, he's checked in for Orlando. Banton comes in for Noel. Waters is checked in for the Kings. Flynn comes in for Jrue Holiday. Outside White. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Here's Flynn. He's scoreless. Inside. Walker. And the jam by Walker.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Shooting for Sacramento, Walker, 1 shot.
Magic shooting a disappointing 38%. Pass to Allen. Here's Benton. Allen a screen. The three. Benton, good. Benton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Duren. He's got 12. A minute 37 left in the third. Here's Flynn. Again, the Kings score.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Hauser passes to White. To the inside. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
A minute 4 left in the third quarter. Here's Podziemski. 13 points in the game. Outside White. Pass to Clowney. Here's Benton. Allen outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hauser. Here's Benton. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Walker. Shoots from 12, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher, and his coach knows that too.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Deflects the pass, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Pass to Flynn. Up top, Walker. Over Mobley. That one rolls around and rims out.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
The third quarter comes to a close. Magic out in front, up by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. We've got Walker. He's out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Flynn in at the 1. Here's Benton for 3. Allen. Rebound by the Kings. Duren's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Walker. Here's Waters. There's a screen. 5 to shoot. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Here's Benton. To the right side. Here's Hauser. Off target from 3-point range.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Flynn on the attack. Deflected. Here's Hauser. Pass to Benton. The ball's knocked loose. Hauser passes to Benton. Launches it from deep. The long distance three is buried. And the Magic lead by 7.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Waters. Back to Flynn. They set the screen beyond the arc, and the three-pointer goes.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Mobley. Pass to Benton. Mobley on a screen. Launches a three. Benton can't get it to go. The Kings have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Waters. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic. Mobley's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Here's Benton. To the middle. Pass to Allen. Here's Ellis. Back to Allen. Here's Hauser. 4 on the clock. Here's Mobley. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
Man, that is a big-time, tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Down low. Here's Flynn. Misses from close range.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Back to Benton. Allen a screen. Here's the 3. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Pass to Flynn. They set a pick. Three-pointer. Hauser grabs the board. For Orlando, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Benton passes to Hauser. Mobley with it. Oh, nice D from Walker. Pass to Flynn. Duren the screen. From deep. Flynn's shot is off.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Hauser. Here's Benton. Mobley on a screen. Benton passes to Mobley. Can't cash it in from close range. Sacramento has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. To the inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Benton. There's the screen. Pass to Hauser. And here's Mobley. Here's Benton. The Magic need to put one up here. Let's go with a 3. Hauser, that's good.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
The Kings trailing. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Duren. Walker for 3. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Here's Hauser. Now Allen. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's an 11-point Magic lead. Well, the Kings shooting just 38% for this game so far. Duren the screen. Here's Flynn going inside, off the mark, and the drought continues.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And he's going for the lob. Shots blocked. Here's Waters. Pass to Duren. Here's Flynn. Takes the three, and that one's good. Waters gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And the Magic call time here. Big group substitution here for Orlando. Sars checked in for Allen. Allen comes in for Ellis. Noel, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's White in for Banton. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And here's White. Outside Noel. And there's a pick. Pass to Sar. Rebound by the Kings.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Here's Duren. And the foul called on Evan Mobley. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Holiday. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
Pass to White. Now here's Noel. Drives to the hoop. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Now here's Davis. Here's Podziemski. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. Orlando has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Mobley, a screen on Holiday. Pass to Sar. To the paint. Mobley, no good.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Now here's Holiday. Here's Duren. He's guarded by White. Now here's Holiday. Defense right on him. Outside Davis. Clock is at 3. From the arc. Buries it from 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Orlando leading. Now Noel. Pass to Mobley. Allen with it. The 3 is up. Hauled in by the Kings. Duran.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Holiday against White. Back to Isaac. Shoots over Allen, and it's Isaac with the basket on the assist by Holiday. And now just a 2-point Orlando lead. Well, the Magic shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Mobley, a screen on Holiday. Pass to Sarr, and he lobs it up. Isaac with the steal. Outside Holiday. Here's Duran. To tie it up. And it's good on the lay-in. Podziemski's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And let's give them credit to the shot blocking on display. They set the tone early and have kept the pressure on defensively.
And the first one at the line is good.
Evan Mobley is truly a coach's dream. You get the substance and the style. You get the effort and the skill. And this all from a skinny 7-footer. Boy, his frame's going to fill out and the game becomes more dangerous. You know, he couldn't make all of them, and they'll have to settle for just a 1-point lead.
Isaac outside Davis to take the lead. And the Kings with another 3.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Pass to Mobley. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Here's Podziemski. There's a minute 26 left in the game. Kicks it out to Isaac. Fires the 3. Here's Duran. Another shot. And it's Noel with a rebound. Noel's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to White. And stolen by Holiday. The finish. And Holiday powers it home.
Stepping up. Big-time basket from Drew. I mean, we've seen him excel in big moments before, but wow.
Now here's Noel. Inside. Here's Mobley. And he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Here's Podziemski. Driving in. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Orlando calls timeout. They're down by 3. 40 seconds left to play in the fourth. Seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. White, the pass to Sarr. He connects! Oh! An enormous three-pointer! Timeout called. Sacramento. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Podziemski. The teardrop. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here. Timeout called. Sacramento.
Magic fan, it's defense time. Who wants
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And buries it from deep.
They're in the driver's seat now. Just have to play smart and sound defense. No quick baskets and no open threes.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. White for 3. Misses the 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion.
For a big guy, Isaac has a solid free throw shot. He might make the most of this opportunity.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Fires from way outside. Off target. So it's the Kings taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up. Such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Duren.
Funky, all the jocks say they love me. Pull up like baby huggies on the rail. I'm chill, no sun ain't no one to tell. Be for real, I feel for you cause your face is so ill.
Like the little back, she buckle up. Show me what's good in the parking lot.
tell me you'll never stop. Give it up, what done on me, you not big enough. Fix it up. Now he slipping up, kiss it up. Off of the way, he got burned, so I mix it up. DJ the star on the road, I be switching up. Your girl and me at the show for her up. Love me, got on doing my dirty, but watch how I clean it up. So fun, gotta watch how he. I been cooking, now watch how I eat it up. Pump it up, groove, now pump it up. Pump it up, groove, now pump it up.
Hands on 2 and 10, speak your truth or you gon' be my food again. Say you gon' blow, but when you gon' pull the pin back in 04, I lived out your whole life, I flew the Gold Coast. No girl, just so low, I do not post. Popping out the carbonated case of cocoa. Habits no stranger, man, I've been through low lows. I ain't never wanna spend a day in Cabo. I've done my due diligence, I break back. First Vince Gilligan, my money gon' come before my relevance. They still with it, till they get poppin' again. I'm better get watch you. Back on the don't tell you not making me smile. A little pale, but I still. All of their visions distorted. They climbing cause they think the top where the gold is. I tasted that red and I held on my soul. Man, I fell from the throne. Man, I'm closer to home. And I'm closer to me. These convinced they do what I need. Studio time and family what I need. Worked off the clock and I sharpened my sword. The new flows gonna get all of you close to the speed. Pump it up. Groove, now pump it up. Pump it up. Groove, now pump it up.
You with me, then you lucky. Cool, I'm fresh and funky. All the jocks say they love me. Pull up like baby huggies. On the real, I'm chill. No sun ain't knowing a deal. For real, I feel. For you cause your face is so ill.
It's 1999.
Welcome to San Jose Creekra. Have a seat. Get comfy. Choose your filter. Sepia. Black and white. Chrome. Neon gold. Superfly. Okay. Get ready to smile. Ready? Smile, please. 3, 2. Let me welcome you into this little world of mine. I love to play. We can pick out any filters that you like, or whiskers on your face, or flowers on your head, maybe some stars instead. Or lifestyle with friends. I love to smile. The camera's so much fun. Can't stop looking at you. Pick your favorite shot. I'll print your pictures when I'm done. All day